From the onset, the government of Uganda has had an interest in building an oil refinery to locally process the black gold at base in Hoima District. The construction of the heated 1,443-kilometer crude oil pipeline from Hoima to the Port of Tanga in Tanzania came in fast, but Kampala's kept true to its ambition of building the refinery here. Before the construction of the Hoima Refinery materializes, an idea has been floated to construct a refinery at the Port of Tanga in Tanzania.
The Tanga project, as it was suggested, actually it will be called the East African Refinery, crude oil refinery, which is targeting to refine beginning from maybe 200,000 barrels.
President William Ruto of Kenya opened up about the Tanga refinery at the Africa We Build Summit held in Nairobi last week.
That refinery is going to take on board the oil from DRC, the oil from Kenya, the oil from South Sudan, the oil from Uganda, and we will just need to build a short pipeline from Tanga to Mombasa, and the finished product will use the pipeline that we already jointly own with Uganda.
At the meeting was Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, who not only backed the idea, but talked of investing in the project by replicating his Africa's largest oil refinery based in Nigeria, which produces 650,000 barrels per day.
If we agree with the 3-4 governments here about the refinery, we will lead and will make sure that that refinery is built within the next 4 or 5 years.
The undertaking brings into play questions about what then happens to Kampala's ambition to build an oil refinery. Either way, the government of Uganda has remained on course with its plan.
I support this idea of the Tanga refinery. We shall maintain our small refinery because we have already gone ahead. We are very far.
Alpha MBM agreed that we can do the final investment decision early next year or towards end of 2016 or early 2027, and once the FID is done, we will be able to move.
Nankabirwa stated at the sidelines of the 11th Annual Oil and Gas Convention in Munyonyo that the planned 60,000 barrels per day oil refinery is viable.
The internal rate of return for the Ugandan refinery is actually high, 18 to 20%. And the majority in the world do not have that high internal rate of return. It's just 13, 12, 13, 14. Ours is because it is sitting on the crude oil. You don't have to transport the crude from Uganda to thousands of kilometers where the refinery is.
Nankabirwa and the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, backed the Tanga refinery, arguing that Uganda could supply crude oil from the wells that are yet to be drilled.
We shouldn't be scared that this will affect our proposed refinery here in Uganda. No. Let us support Mr. Dangote. Let us support an African. We don't need, when we hear an African is going to do something big, we usually doubt ourselves right away. Please, Mr. Dangote can do it. Let us support him. I have been meeting manufacturers of plastics. The raw materials have gone up by around 50%. Manufacturers of cosmetics, the raw material has gone up by around 80%.
Meanwhile, the first oil is expected to flow through the East African crude oil pipeline on 31st July 2026.
Performance is very promising. We will be able to pump the fuel from pump station 1 in Hoima to the jetty in Chonglien in Tanga. And fuel will take 2.5 months to move according to its speed.
Jackson Onyango, NTV.